What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family and my Game of Thrones fans? One Eyebrow back from the PT channel to talk about The Walking Dead, some Game of Thrones stuff, and some other good news going around. If you're worried about spoilers, stop watching now, but it's not a spoiler video by any means. It's just a news video. I thought it was pretty interesting stuff to share with you. Stay tuned if you want to know more. Stop watching if you're worried about spoilers, but I love The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones. We got some news about a Game of Thrones prequel series. Pretty cool stuff. But if you love The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, join our Walking Dead family by subscribing to the PT channel. It's easy. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, and I hope you do. Now, I love The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, and we got some news about a Game of Thrones prequel series. Now, Game of Thrones, the regular series, is going to end next year, 2019, which sucks. But we may be able to get a different story, different things. But overall, I love both series. Both have great things going for them. And they're just different series, so you can't say this one's better than that one, and they do this better than that. One's on HBO and one's on AMC, so we'll have different restrictions for sure. But HBO has ordered a pilot for a prequel set thousands of years before the events of George R.R. Martin's Song of Ice and Fire book series that formed the basis of the TV show. Taking place thousands of years before the events of Game of Thrones, the series chronicles the world's descent from the golden age of heroes into its darkest hour, reads HBO's description of the currently untitled project. And only one thing is for sure, from the horrifying secrets of Westeros history to the true origin of the White Walkers, the mysteries of the East to the Starks of legend, it's not the story we think we know. And the HBO programming president has previously told The Hollywood Reporter that any potential spinoff wouldn't air until at least 2020. So I'm not sure if it's going to be good, if it's going to suck, but it'll be different. It's going to be different characters and set a long time ago before any of these characters were even thought of. We'll see if it makes sense, if it's awesome, if it's a nice connection. But I do like a prequel series to continue the story of Game of Thrones. We'll see how Game of Thrones ends. Maybe they pick up after the end of that at some point. But HBO, Game of Thrones, good stuff. Now, The Walking Dead is the Rick Grimes show for a lot of people. Even though it's The Walking Dead, it's not the Rick Grimes story. But I totally understand that people love Rick Grimes and they think of The Walking Dead, they think of Rick Grimes. And we'll see what the future holds for The Walking Dead. Maybe they take a break after all this stuff passes, after season 9 or 10 or whatever the last season is. But I wouldn't mind seeing a Shane, Rick, Lori, young Carl, maybe different actors or a different story or something different. Maybe that's not connected with the comics. I know a lot of people like Fear the Walking Dead because it's not connected with the comic basis and you don't know what's going to happen. People love that about it. Some people hate it for that. But I would love to see spin-offs for The Walking Dead. Maybe The Hilltop, Sanctuary, Junkyard, Oceanside, Alexandria, The Kingdom. Something would be pretty cool, right? Maybe a Magnus spinoff, maybe a Whisperer spinoff, maybe a Negan spinoff. They could do it. They could definitely do it. A Michonne spinoff. I'm just thinking of stuff. Daryl Dixon, the Dixon brothers. But we'll see what happens in season 9 and the future of the series. But I would love for The Walking Dead to continue down the road as long as the content is good. Quality content, maybe different characters, different story, different actors, and just something that keeps the story going with people and actors and characters that are worth watching. We got Fear the Walking Dead, the mid-season finale this Sunday. I'm excited about it, but I'm not. I want to know what they say. A couple actors have said that it's a game changer. It changes the series altogether. Is that building up the hype? Will it live up to the hype if that's what they're saying? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But I want to see a certain character death. If you know the channel, you know what we're talking about. We'll see if I'm disappointed or not. But the Overkill's The Walking Dead has another trailer out. I just want to see gameplay. Enough of this trailer stuff. I want to see actual gameplay. And I think the word is that we're going to see it at E3, which is next week. Because trailers and cutscenes, they can make a game look great. The gameplay can suck. It can be terrible. It cannot live up to the hype. It cannot be anything worth watching. June 12th through the 14th, E3 2018. Next week. It's June 9th as I make this video, so hopefully we'll find out some good information about Overkill's The Walking Dead, Days Gone, Last of Us Part 2, a bunch of other video games. I don't really play the Telltale games, the Walking Dead Telltale games, but I know that's coming out in August, I believe is what the word is. So E3 is next week. I'm excited for that for sure. I was excited for issue 180 that came out Wednesday. I read it, and it was okay. It was the conclusion of the New World Order storyline, but the Commonwealth and Pamela Milton and Rick Grimes, they're not going anywhere, so we'll see what happens down the road. But here's the cover for issue 181. We'll see what's up with Princess and Mercer. Are they fighting off some walkers? We'll see what happens, guys. I'm interested to see the Commonwealth, the new governor. 182 cover right there. What's Pamela Milton doing with John and the Saviors, trying to recruit them to go against Rick again? We'll see what happens, possibly. I got a couple spoiler videos going around with some great pictures from the Spoiling Dead fans and some people of Sonoy, some good stuff. We also talk about, should Michonne lead? I think so. I think we should have Michonne be the leader of Alexandria with help from Daryl and Carol and everybody, of course. But I think Michonne should lead, and Denai Guerrera's contract's up. Pay her some money and keep some good cast around. But let me know your thoughts, guys. The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones news. I'm excited for The Walking Dead Season 9 and Game of Thrones Season 8. Both things should be good and bad at the same time because a lot of big stuff's going to be happening in both series. Season 8 of Game of Thrones is the final season, which sucks, but we'll see what happens. I want to know for sure. And we'll see what happens for Season 9 of The Walking Dead. Are the rumors true? Is the information true about certain cast leaving? I hope not, but we'll see what happens. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Post your comments below if you're on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Of course, we are at the PT channel. No live stream tomorrow, guys. I'm going to be in Orlando. I'm leaving in a couple hours, so I won't be able to live stream this Sunday, but I will next Sunday. My book series, Fight For Us, Weaponized, will be out next month in July. That's book 7. I'm excited for it. I'm wrapping up the edit as we speak. Book 8 will be out in November. That's Legacy, and I'm starting the rough draft as we speak. A couple spots are left open if you want to be in that book. You just have to donate and we can make it happen. If you're new to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button and become a valued member of our channel. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. We have prizes and giveaways coming up for our subscribers. And with hard work, dedication, and belief, you can achieve your goals no matter what they are. I truly believe that. Believe in yourself. If you can dream it, you can do it.